Okay, good day everyone and welcome back to class. So based on the popular demand of this particular style I posted, so some people requested for the video tutorial of it, so that's why I'm doing this tutorial. So this is the style we are making. So the demand was on the neckline. The dress itself, the material fabric is a mesh fabric, so this is what I'll be using to make this particular style to illustrate it. So if you are familiar with mesh fabric, it's always stretching. It stretches very well. This one I'm holding now is a little bit thicker, but it still stretch. We have some that stretches more than this. So to achieve this particular neckline, you will be drafting the upper body on your pattern paper. And one thing about mesh fabric is that don't add any allowances to it because it stretches very well. So if you are working with the one that stretches a lot, don't add any allowances to it. Just cut out your exact measurement. But for this one now that I'm using, I'll be adding ½ inch for sewing allowance, but it doesn't stretch as much as this particular one I made earlier. So I'll be cutting the upper body on the pattern paper, while you can cut out the other ones on the fabric, or you still use your pattern paper. So the first thing you need to do is for you to get your half length, which my half length is 15 inches. So I'll be adding 1 inch to it to make it 16 for joining allowance. So this is my 16 here. I'm going to mark that out. So, and my shoulder is 15 divided by 2. I have 7.5. Then I'll add ½ inch to it. That's 8 inches. Then you also come down by your armhole line. So I'll be coming down by 8 inches also for my armhole depth. Then I'll mark it out. So this particular style does not carry a dart because of the fabric being used. So I'll also measure my 8 inches here to get a square shape that my lines will be accurate. Okay, so now for my neckline, I'm doing the neckline of 3 inches by 3.5. The width is 3 inches, while the depth is 3.5 inches. That's what is being used for the other one I made. Then connect the lines together. Then, excuse me, you get your shoulder slants. You can come down by 1 or ½ inch. It's okay. So then for the armhole, okay, so because it's a stretchy material, so I want to use this to cut out this pattern, to cut out the back pattern first before opening the yoke parts, cutting the yoke part apart. So what I do is that I place my pattern on my fabric and I left ½ inch for zipper allowance. Don't have too much allowances on your mesh fabric. So this allowance now will be for the zipper, and if you are not putting zipper, there's no need for these extra allowances there. Okay, so and the neckline is not the same thing, so I'll just be recutting the back neckline, the eye neck that I want to have there. I think this is okay, 1 inch is okay. So I'll just use this pattern to trace out the back fabric. Remember, I've added my ½ inch for sewing allowance to this. But if you are sewing and the fabric is very stretchy, don't add any allowances to it. I'm saying this based on the experience. Okay. this part because I'm putting zipper. If you are not putting up zipper, there's no need for all this. Don't open it and don't add your 1/2 inch for zipper allowance. So this is the back. I will go ahead now and cut out the yoke parts of the dress for the front rather. Now this is what we have for the front. These parts, the down parts, you can leave it straight like this, or if you want a little bit curve around that part, you just curve it a little bit, not too deep, so that all your cleavage will not be showing like this. You can have this, or you just leave it straight like that. So I'll go ahead now and cut out the front. And if you want to place your fabric or pattern on the fabric, make sure that the joining parts, put 1/2 inch allowance at this upper part here and the yoke parts downward, put 1/2 inch because of the folding. Okay, so I'm done cutting it, and this is what I have. Remember to put your 1/2 inch at the upper parts and the upper part of the yoke and the down parts of the bodies. So for here, this one, my yoke is not too wide. I think it's okay for me like this. The first one was wide, but it's still my size. But I don't want to have the same style of neckline. I don't want to have the same. That's why I did this like this. So I will go ahead now and sew it. You use your bias to pipe here, you pipe everything, like fold it. Then also you pipe this place. So this part that you'll be joining together, you need to notch it to know where your yoke is starting from. To join it, then you join here together. Okay, so once I'm done sewing that, let me unpin this and show you first before proceeding to the table, to the sewing machine rather. Okay, so this is what you should have. This is it. So this is what I have here, and also this is what you should have also. So you are going to pipe here this yoke parts, and also is either you pipe everything for the down parts, or you just pipe the place that is being needed. So once you are done sewing to get that neckline, I'll still be showing you anyways, to get that particular neck design, you pick these parts, then you tack it down like this. You can see. So once you tack it down, this is what you will have. Okay, but because you are here to sew it and I'm here to wear it, you won't be seeing the neckline fitting. So we go ahead, you pipe here, you pipe here, you pipe here, then come together and show you again. Okay, so I'm done sewing it, and this is what we have. Like I said in the video, you pipe this place, then you pipe the yoke parts, that's the keyhole area. So after that, you are going to join it. See the way I joined it together with the main bodies. So if you want to create that design, you just hold this place together like this, then you tack it down, and you can decide that you want to leave it opened like this, whichever one is fine. But for that particular design, you hold the neckline. It now depends on how wide you want it to be. You hold the neckline like this and you tack it together to form that design. Okay, and you can as well make this one, I think this opening is small and moderate, so you can as well make your own wider than this. So we are good to go. So with 2 yards of fabric now, I'm able to make this long dress. I did a line shape at the down part, then my upper bodies and the sleeve.